Angela. The subject of the conference today, as you can see from the back, is 教育传承与永续, education, succession, and sustainability. Education. We are talking about the first part, education, and as Jenny mentioned, the excellent education. So why is it? Yes, Dr. Chow say it's because of your mother. But I just wonder, is it there must be reasons, all of you are so outstanding. Is it because all of you are very bright, or is it because maybe the peer pressure, because Elaine is so outstanding, so all the other sisters also think they should work equally hard. And then, but I think if there is a fundamental value, 价值, I think that is very important. So that's the first part of my question. And then the second part is, I'm particularly interested in 4 of you, getting to Harvard, and it's not just a Harvard undergraduate. 4 of you got into Harvard Business School, HBS. It's very rare, for Asian female, Chinese to get into the 商学, the business. Many of them choose liberal arts, So I was wondering, why, is it 可能是做生意的本性, the business instinct, that you inherited from Dr. Chow, why 4 of you all get into the Harvard and focus on business management education? So 2 questions.
Well, thank you again for having me today, and thank you for asking in English. Even though 我可以听得懂，但是我回答的话还是用英文来说比较方便。So first of all, I'd like to say with regards to education, as my father said before, I really wish you had met my mother. Because indeed, she is not only the core of our family, but she was also the strength of our family. And she passed on to us, hopefully, good genes, just like my father gave us very good
Definitely.
genes. I have to thank them for that, to be honest. But they also gave us so much love and a deep philosophical thinking and a reserve of strength. So when I was little, my father used to always say to me, you must develop your philosophical thinking. And so I remember having a little notebook thinking, I have to develop some philosophical thinking, and thinking I could write it down in a week or something, not realizing, of course, at that time, slowly I realized it takes much longer. It takes experience. It takes exposing yourself. It takes broadening horizons. And so I think you're very kind to say that, we're doing well. We hope we're doing well. What we consider doing well, though, is if we make you all proud, if we make Chinese people all over the world proud, that we're not an embarrassment. That's how we measure our success. And so it wasn't peer pressure at all. Of course, each of my sisters are pioneers in their own right. Each of them are leaders in their own field. So my mother and my father always encouraged us to find our own sphere of influence. So my oldest sister, of course, you all know, went to politics. But I have other sisters, one who is a lawyer, one who is a PhD anthropologist, one who was in the state government. There's me in business. And so the only thing my mother didn't get was a doctor. See, we needed one door. But
maybe the 3rd generation can try that.
So I think what my parents really gave to us was love and the belief and the responsibility that we had to find our God-given talents and to develop them. That we had to be productive human beings in society, and that we were put on this earth not to just enjoy or but to do something, to make the world a better place, to make a contribution to society, even in our small ways. Whether that meant when we entered a room, we were a plus to the room, or whether we smiled to a stranger on the street. These little acts of kindness and just making the world a nicer place and a better place was something that my parents taught us. With regards to business school, I think that, again, I have to give credit to my parents, and in this case, particularly my father, because we all looked up to him so much. When my father and my mother first came to America, we knew how difficult things were. My father came to the country with nothing. He came with a couple of $100. President Ronald Reagan used to say he came with $800 in his pocket. My father said, 哪里会有那么多钱呢？ It was all borrowed, whatever he had, and it wasn't $800. So, my father came only with the love and support of my mother, who was in Taiwan, with 2.5 children because 她怀孕了. So we knew how hard he worked. And so we wanted to be able to stand on our own 2 feet, be financially independent. But we went to business school not just for business, and I think this is an important point because you're all in the EMBA program. You're actually learning leadership. You're learning how to be leaders. Whether you use these leadership skills in business, in charitable foundations, in social impact, in medicine, you can use your skills in any number of different fields. And so I can't wait to hear what you're all going to be doing in your futures.
Thank you. Please give him a round of applause. It is a particular meaningful, I think, in 2 ways. First, one of the co-sponsor of the event, as you know, is International Leadership Foundation. So we are talking about really leadership. Thank you also for founding chairwoman, Ms. Tong. And the second thing I want to bring to your attention is, yes, you mentioned National Taiwan University, Harvard Business School, and we are at the Graduate School of Management. NTU's Graduate School of Management is the Taiwan equivalent of Harvard Business School. So we are truly the best of the best. Pass to you.